Hello, this is Elijah Ware here with LMC Varsity Sports. We're here at Rhinebeck as they host the Hastings Yellow Jacket in a girls soccer game. Hastings has a record of 5-2-1, while Rhinebeck has a 5-4-1 record. It should be a close matchup between two great teams. We'll be back here live with your kickoff on LMC Varsity Sports.
I could not have asked for a more fantastic group of girls to kick off my year here at Rhinebeck. You girls are phenomenal leaders to this team, and I've so appreciated everything that you've done for them, for the team, for myself, for everyone. You guys are intelligent, you guys are funny most of the time. Just kidding. You guys are always funny. And you've really made my first year here just so incredible. You are phenomenal role models for everyone else, and I know that we are all going to miss you so much next year. And you know, you are more than welcome back anytime for a game of World Cup. Okay, so please come back often. We do want to see you even when you graduate and you leave. And once again, thank you parents for all the support throughout this entire season. So I think the non-seniors have some presentations to give, right?
I'm Maggie.
Anna.
Start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Throughout this season, I've learned that you're kind, funny, talented, and a great leader. You have led our team to many victories with your amazing free kicks and strong, reliable presence in the midfield. You are such a team player and really know how to have fun while still working hard. You always know how to crack a joke and make us all laugh. Our team is all about having fun with soccer because that's what it's all about, and you're an important part of making that happen. You always know how to put a smile on our face, and the entire team knows that we can depend on you, whether it's on or off the field. You always give it your all, whether it's at practice or in a game, and you just set a great example for the whole Rhinebeck soccer program. Being with you and the rest of the seniors has made this season one to remember. It's one for the books. I cannot thank you enough for the endless rides, laughs, and just showing me the ropes of high school. Even though this season is coming to an end, I know I will still see you in the hallways to shout random things or just talk about how our days are going. Thank you for taking me under your wing. I hope that someday I can be as good of a soccer player and a person as you are. This team is so lucky to have you.
That was beautiful. I got it.
Thanks, Paul. Gotcha.
I'm Sophie. Ever since the very first day of preseason, you've been so welcoming towards me and all my other freshmen. You're so funny, outgoing, and easy to talk to. Sitting out for 2 weeks sucked because I couldn't play, but our sideline conversations made it much more bearable. Your amazing long kicks and strong defensive skills are always an encouragement to me and everyone else because we know we can trust you. And now you play forward as well, which you're great at. And I'm still thinking about that goal versus Sullivan Schechter. I'm so happy I have journalism with me too, and I'm sure we all drive Miss Lanza crazy by eating pomegranates, watching fan videos, and taking Harry Potter quizzes. But it's definitely worth it. You bring so much joy and laughter to this team, both Sophie and Esla. And for that I'm endlessly grateful. Thanks for being so encouraging, kind, and funny both on and off the field. Assuming you do all that confusing college stuff, I'm going to miss you next year. Appreciate it. Thank you.
I know. Oh my God. I'm recording.
To start, I would like to say thank you to Coach for asking me to be on varsity with my two sisters. You've made my dad's come true of having all three of us on the same team before they graduate. I'm very lucky to have two amazing sisters who are great role models, and now I have the opportunity to play side by side with them. Marissa, you've taught us the meaning of dedication and hard work. You volunteered to play goalie a few years, and now it's been great to have you as our field. You play hard hard, and you put 100% of your effort into everything on and off the field. You're having a great season, and we will miss you next year. Jessica, thank you for always being kind, caring, and supportive to me and the other teammates. You always come to practice with a smile on your face and a positive attitude. Our team wouldn't be complete without the Jess gang outside the course. I'm really going to miss you guys next year at college and wish you guys life and good luck. And thank you to all the seniors. I believe in all the people and the 7 and girls
I think I can speak for the whole team when I say what a great, compassionate, and determined player you are. You made my transition into the team easy and taught me skills that will make me a better player in the future. Every time you step onto the field, I feel confident that such a strong and impactful player is on my team. You are an amazing midfielder and have amazing footwork that always manages to expose the other team. 4 games, you were always so determined to win and always ready to play. Next year will not be the same without you, Emily, or the rest of the seniors. Thank you for not only being an amazing teammate, but a great friend. I wish you the best of luck with college and in your future. Thank you for everything.
Sophia, playing with you for the past 2 years has created so many memories that I won't forget. Coming onto varsity as a freshman, I was so nervous to play with you guys, but you always made me feel comfortable and not anxious at all. At first, I was intimidated by you, Jess, and Maggie, but that quickly faded. As we all know, I became very comfortable around you guys. One thing that this team has taught me is that soccer isn't only about winning and working hard, but about having fun with your teammates, and you're one of the first people to teach me that. From cracking jokes on the field during a game about one of the defenders because they smelled weird or looked odd, to telling hilarious stories and having random attacks at practice. As a player, I always looked up to you, being our top goal scorer, hoping that one season I would catch up to you and your goal records, but that was clearly an impossible task. Even as a young player coming to the open gyms, I would always say to myself how I hoped one day I would get a chance to play with you. Despite the season coming to an end, it felt like just yesterday we were all gathering at the bleachers, mentally preparing ourselves to run and be conditioned by coach. The season has given me so many memories that I definitely will not forget, but I know that I'll always see you in the halls during school to give you weird faces and looks. Lastly, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for always encouraging me on the field, making me laugh, and giving me rides whenever I need them, and showing me what hard work really looks like. Jess, being on the same team with you and playing team for the past 2 years has been so interesting. We've developed a really great bond, and I can always rely on you to make me laugh literally anytime. Even when we were just going through drills. Oh, and sorry, Coach, for that time that we could have stopped laughing. Okay, so although you are a clown with a big personality, there's no one I'd want more to play my fellow defender or to be my pre-game ball-kicking partner with. Even though we never Jess always tries her hardest, even to the point where she gets red cards. She always another player disrespects us. Usually see in the next play when that player's on their butt because of Jess. And I'm so happy I got to live through the season with you, and I'm so glad to call you a great teammate, but also a great friend. So best for last.
Kathleen, when I found out you were going to be out for the season, I was so upset because you were such a key part of the team. Even though you are not actually playing on the field, you have been such a great leader and our #1 cheerleader. Your support on the sideline has been a huge help to us. I'm so happy the soccer team has made us so much closer this year, and I know I can always count on you to make me laugh. Thanks for always driving me to practice and putting a smile on my face every day. Have a great time in college next year and an amazing rest of the year.
This is Elijah Ware here with LMC TV Varsity Sports, and our kickoff is underway between Rye and Hastings girls soccer. Down in the far right corner, number 2, the captain, Skylar Asepovich, gets it out of there. as Ryneck will inbound. Ryneck posting a 5-4-1 record. Hastings having a 5-2-1 record. So these teams are pretty evenly matched. And the save by goalie. Number 20, Annie Lefevre for Hastings. But anyway, Hastings having a 5-2-1 record, so these teams are pretty evenly matched. Ryneck 5-4-1. Ryneck is coming off of 2 games in 2 days. This is their 3rd game in 3 days, so fatigue could be a factor for Ryneck. As number 2, Elizabeth Farrasat kicks it from the corner. Number 11 for Hastings, Ava Nelson kicks it out of there, help her team out. As number 15, Emily Penner will inbound for Hastings. Inbounded to number 5, Allie Manley. Hastings is in control of the ball.
Oh my God, great ball, Sam.
Good kick to the corner.
Good.
Aggressive play by the captain for Ryneck, Sophia Weiss, excuse me. Hastings undershot is no good.
Great try, Tia.
Great try by Tia Abizaric. Abarisk, excuse me. Number 25, Georgia Myers with the kick. It'll be inbounded by the captain for Hastings, Skylar Asepovich. It's senior day for Ryneck, so congratulations to the seniors for Ryneck on their journey, and hopefully some of these girls can move on to the next level.
You ready, Hastings?
The kick crosses the midfield line and out of bounds. It'll be Ryneck's ball as number 3, Jessica Santoli inbounds. Hastings in control, and it goes out of bounds. Great defensive play by number 10 for Ryneck, Maggie O'Malley. Excuse me, number 18. Number 18 for Ryneck, Marissa Santoli. Hastings is in control. And great save by Ryneck goalie, Sophia Caparelli. Great save. An 8th grader, by the way. Oh. The ref rules it's Hastings' ball. Number 6, Tia Abirazik will kick off for Hastings.
Great ball, Tia.
It goes into the far corner and out of bounds. As Hastings will inbound, it'll be number 21, Samantha Gabay, inbounding for Hastings. And a great throw to the goal, but it is saved by the 8th grader, Sophia Caparelli once again.
Come on in, come on in.
Great play by Emily Penner. as she gains control, but it's taken right back by Ryneck. And it'll be, and this one will go out of bounds. Control will be taken by Hastings. There's number 2, Skylar Asepovich with inbound. Great play by the captain, Asepovich, as she kicks it to give her team control. Number 4, Phoebe Sander gets it across the midfield line. Oh, it's taken, control is taken back by Ryneck, but it goes out of bounds. It'll be Ryneck inbounding. Ryneck inbounds. Control is taken by Hastings. Great job by Tia Abizarik.
Oh my God, come on, Sam!
Aggressive play. Strong play by Samantha Gabay. The fight in the corner will have a corner kick. And it'll be Samantha Gabay, number 21 for Hastings, as she inbounds it, no corner kick. As the 2 fight for possession. The captain, Skylar Asepovich, gets it back across the midfield line. And Hastings is on the attack. But the pass is broken up, but Hastings still in attack mode. Hastings shoots, and Hastings score. Goal. Goal by number 6, Tia Abizarik. Great shot by Tia into the high middle of the goal. Tia Abizarik has been all over the field today. Hastings is back on the attack. And it's stolen and out of bounds. It'll be Ryneck inbounding. Hastings in control. And it'll be number 5, Allie Manley, but she can't control it and out of bounds. It'll be Hastings inbounding. The pass goes to number 9, Julia Spencer, and she attacks. And a great play by Ava Nelson. See if Ryneck get a leg into this one. Great play by Ava. She keeps it on her side of the field to keep her team on the attack. Hastings is playing a very aggressive style, fast-paced. They have strong forwards who are on the attack mode. As Julia attacks, Julia Spencer is on the attack. She shoots, it's blocked. They have another shot, but it's out of bounds. And Ryneck is back in control. Hastings is very aggressive on the attack mode early in the first half. As Ryneck will attempt to kick off, and get it out of their territory. They've been under pressure for a good 5 minutes now. That's Hastings inbounds. Ryneck takes control and it'll cross the midfield line. The ball is kicked out of bounds by number 2, Skylar Asepovich for Hastings, as she lets her team's defense set up. It's out of bounds once again, and it'll be inbounded by Ryneck. Ryneck is in enemy territory looking for a score as they're down 1-0 in the beginning of the first half. Number 5, Allie Manley will kick it off for Hastings. Excuse me, number 6, Tia Abirazik will kick off.
Here we go, Hastings.
As Hastings tries to get back on the attack mode and get the ball past the midfield line so they can give themselves the opportunity to score. Ooh. Smart decision by number 21, Samantha Gabay. She kicks it back to give her team a little breathing room. As the goalie, Ani Lefevre, makes the save and keeps her team in control. Skylar Asepovich fights for the ball in the far corner. Number 20, Annie Lefevre, will just let it go out of bounds as Hastings regains control. Hastings came out in the attack mode. Last couple minutes, Ryneck has countered their attack and have been in control a little bit more. But it'll be Hastings on the move once again as they get across the midfield line. And it's number 12, Livia Snore on the attack. As Hastings is still on the attack mode, they have numbers. But it is saved by number 25, Georgia Myers. And she makes a great save to let her team set up on defense and stop the fast break. These are a couple basketball terms in there. It'll be out of bounds. Inbounding will be Hastings. Number 9, Julia Spencer. That will be number 6, Tia Abirazik, and she will inbound to her team. Or actually a corner kick to attempt to give her team a chance to score. The kick is up, and it's a great save by the 8th grader once again. She's out there fighting. And it's Ryneck on the move. Offsides, the referee rules. And it will be Hastings' ball because Rhinebeck was offsides. Still early in the first half. Hastings is up 1-0 over Rhinebeck. Hastings having a 5-2-1 record. Rhinebeck 5-4-1. These two teams battling for a better position in the standings. Hastings has been on the attack early, playing fast-paced. And it'll be inbounded here by Hastings. Inbounded by number 21, Samantha Gabay, as she inbounds. And Hastings has an opportunity, but it's great save by Rhinebeck. Hastings still on the attack. Great save by Rhinebeck as they kick it out. And Rhinebeck is on the move with the pass to the middle, but it is saved. Rhinebeck still on the attack with a great move, but it is saved. It is saved by Ana Fernandez. Rhinebeck still on the attack. They've been in control. And a push called on Rhinebeck as Hastings will take control. Beautiful, beautiful fall evening. Girls soccer. Rhinebeck versus Hastings, the host being Rhinebeck, as these girls fight to improve their records. Once again, Rhinebeck being 5-4-1, Hastings 5-2-1. The captains being Skylar Isepovich for Hastings, Sophia Weiss for Rhinebeck. As Rhinebeck is on the move once again. But Skylar Isepovich saves the day. Let's look for Rhinebeck to try and get some good spacing, to get themselves some good passing lanes to try and get a score here. But it's saved by Hastings. Rhinebeck still in control. Hastings now in control. Great pass by Ali Manley. But it's stolen by Rhinebeck. It's the high kick by the captain, Skylar Isepovich. As Rhinebeck looks to stay in control. But it'll be Hastings inbounding as number 21, Emily DeLillo, kicks it out of bounds for Rhinebeck. Hastings still leading in the first half. 1-0 over Rhinebeck. It's senior day for Rhinebeck, as we said earlier, as the ladies play possibly their final home game of the season. And the save by number 11, Ava Nelson for Hastings. But it's stolen by number 14, Naomi Young for Rhinebeck. As Rhinebeck is still on the attack. And it'll be Rhinebeck ball. As Naomi Young will inbound. pass back to Young. As Young looks to get it to the middle. She does. Ryneck is on the attack, but a great play by Hastings as they get the ball out of there. And it'll be Hastings back in control.
Here we go, Hastings. Allie, get open, man.
It'll be number 6, Tia Abizarik, kicking off for Hastings. As Tia has displayed a very strong leg here in the beginning of the game, scoring the lone goal and displaying her great kicking ability. It'll be Tia kicking off once again to try to put her team in position there, in good field position to get another score. And Tia kicks it off, a low kick, but a roller, and Ryneck steals it and is back in control. Oh. Great steal by number 9, Julia Spencer. And she stops Ryneck's momentum. Ryneck still in control. About midway through the first half. And it's saved by Ani Lefevre. The battle at the midfield line as both teams try to gain control of field position, and it's Hastings on the move, but Ryneck will regain control. And it's Ryneck in control once again as Julia Spencer decides to calm her team down. As the two ladies chase after the ball in order to get their team field position. And it'll be Hastings inbounding. It'll be number 21, Samantha Gabay, inbounding once again for Hastings as she tries to put her team in position to get another score. And it's saved by number 22, Anna Fernandez. As the paces begin to pick up in this game. As Ani Fernandez gains control and tries to settle her team down to get them in position to get another score. And a good pass by number 9, Julia Spencer. She kicks it to the corner. Try to get it to the middle, and it is another great save by Sophia Caparelli. And she makes another great save for her team. That is about the third great save by Caparelli, being an 8th grader, getting such great experience early at the varsity level. And Ryneck on the move once again, but the ball will be stopped. Oh, it actually kicked out of bounds by Ryneck as Hastings will regain control. If Hastings can get a little better spacing and some better passes to the middle of the defense, they get into the outskirts, but they need passes to the middle of the defense, then they can have some more scoring opportunities once they're in position and get the field position to score. That's Tia Bizarik with another great pass. As Ali Manley is on the attack. She can't control it, it goes out of bounds. But Hastings will remain in control. As Samantha Gabay will inbound once again. Great pass to the middle. As the referee calls a handball, it will remain Ryeneck ball. And they'll be on the attack. It'll be number 25, Georgia Myers. She'll kick the ball to try to get her team in position to get a score. And she does, but it is saved once again by Arnie Lefevre. And she kicks it away to the corner to number 11, Ava Nelson. And Ava kicks it to the corner, to the far corner. And it's Ali Manley once again. Chasing, she's been chasing all game. She's bound to get one. Ryeneck is on the defense at the moment, and Hastings is on the attack.
My father is on the Board of Education, so you just
Pass to the middle.
play me or
Come on, Natal.
As Ryeneck is on the move with a great pass. Number 5, Sophia Weiss and Natalia Mosquito were on the move. That was broken up. As this game's pace is picking up. A no call by the referee. As Ali Manley shakes it off and gets up. Tough girl she is. As Hastings will regain control and one off the side of the foot for Arnie Lefevre. And it's Ryeneck on the attack. It's number 21, Emily DeLillo. And the referee rules that it was chipping and it'll be Hastings' ball. We'll have another kickoff by Tia Bizarik. Abirizik. Abarisk. Tia Abarisk. Another aggressive play by number 25, Georgia Myers, and Ali Manley.
Super fast, but then when like you need to launch up ready, and he's running to get unready.
And number 25, Georgia Myers will kick it off, put the team in position to get a score. And a roller. And it's saved by Skylar Asepovich.
That's got a foul.
The kick. It'll be out of bounds. It'll be Ryeneck's ball ruled by the referee. And it'll be number 3, Jessica Santoli inbounding for Ryeneck.
Like, I don't know, Harry. I'm getting Sophia White in it.
I know, but he didn't even go every single girl he's supposed to contact with. Tim, is your sister number 5?
Please put on
Yes, that's so really small. Say it first thing,
It's number 21, Emily DeLillo. Tries to keep her team in control, but it's Hastings on the attack once again. As number 14, Naomi Young for Ryneck gets back on defense to stop the pace by Hastings.
What team is that?
And it'll be out of bounds once again. And it'll be Ryneck ball. Another great kick by Emily DeLillo.
Take her.
Ryneck is on the attack. It's close, but it is saved once again by Arnie Lefevre. And she's played a superb game thus far. Hastings back in control. They try to set up their offense. And a great play by Ali Manley as she keeps her team in control. As Manley pushes the ball. She goes by one defender to the middle. As Hastings is on the attack. It'll be Ryneck kicking out of bounds, but Hastings will remain in control. And we'll have an inbound as Hastings is in striking position once again.
Yeah, don't let him laugh in your face.
Sophia Caparelli has played a great game.
Oh,
Let's see if she can continue this as Hastings is on the attack once again. And it'll be inbounded by Tia Abarisk. And it's another kick to the middle. And it is a great save. And it is another great save by Sophia Caparelli, along with her teammates, who gave her some great help in the goal. And it'll be Ryneck back in control. See why they brought the 8th grader up. She has great potential. A young rising star for Ryneck.
You can't go when you're outside. I mean,
I'm talking about down there, the orange over there.
yeah, I know, but Max goes.
The most important thing about young players is remember to keep working. Don't ever get complacent, because someone else is always working. As Ryneck makes another save, but Hastings is still on the attack. As Ryneck regains control, it'll be Hastings once again on the attack. But it's Ryneck kicking out. Great sequence of events by both teams. Both teams fighting hard. As Hastings still leads 1-0 with the Ryneck girls trailing on their senior day.
Why you asking two
What did he say?
Another aggressive play by Hastings.
Yeah, you know that like Japan thing.
Why are you fighting? That's what he said to me.
As Ryneck has substitutions coming in.
You're like, hello, Rosh Hashanah. And your dad goes, why are you fighting? I don't get it.
Leaving the game is Emily DeLillo and Elizabeth Farasot.
Dan? Where is Daniel? I'm going to say hello. Did you hear my dad yell at him on Monday?
As Ryneck is back in control.
Did your ear get big?
And the kickoff by Georgia Myers.
See Quentin. Where are you going? You know where you have to go?
Hastings on the attack
Hey, add me on Pinterest.
as Ryneck regains control across the midfield line.
So she was trying to tell
Ryneck remains in control. It'll be kicked out of bounds and it'll be
she was telling someone about how Sam Smith, the guard from 13 years
and it's ruled Ryneck ball.
I go, I didn't notice.
Excuse me, Hastings ball. As Hastings will take control and continue their offensive attack.
The whole song "Take Me to Church" was about that. I know. That's what I said. But she's like, "I'm so sorry." I figured it out a while ago, but I didn't
Great
know
play
it.
by number 4, Phoebe Sander. And she gets it back into enemy territory. And great kick by Allie Manley as she gets it back in the enemy territory and tries to get her team on the move, but it'll be saved and stopped by Sophia Caparelli. And she kicks it off to her team. And a great kick by Caparelli. Puts her team back in scoring position.
I had Lauren. Lauren, I don't know last name.
And be out of bounds, Ryneck ball, as they will continue their offensive attack to try to get their first score of the game, with Hastings leading 1-0 in the first half.
Just picked up the spot from a restaurant.
Ryneck. Georgia Meyer kicks it out of bounds to let her team's defense set up.
That's what you have.
To halt the Hastings attack for the moment.
What recipe?
It's inbounded,
No, but she's talking like
see the whole field.
and it'll be Ryneck
Yeah, but
ball.
she's not talking loud enough, and she's still in her own box, which she shouldn't be in.
Oh my God.
Okay, I will, and I will make sure that they lose this game by scoring over.
Let's win this, Hastings!
Do you have help?
Big kickoff by Georgia Myers. It'll be out of bounds, Hastings ball once again. It'll be inbounded by Skylar Isepovich. She will inbound the ball, running. Good inbound by Isepovich as her team is back in control. It'll be Allie Manley on the attack with a chance to shoot, and she will score. Allie Manley with the goal. Hastings with the lead, 2-0 over Ryneck. Great shot by Allie Manley as she went across the green to get the score. She's running to her right. She kicked it back across her body and scored in the left corner of the goal. Great shot by Allie Manley as Hastings takes the lead, increases their lead 2-0 over Ryneck. As the pace of the game obviously picks up, Ryneck back in control of the ball.
Lucille, you're blocking my view.
Hello.
It'll be Hastings with the inbound. It'll be number 3, Eve Aronoff. Excuse me, number 21, Samantha Gabay inbounding. Another captain for Hastings.
But you're surrounded.
It'll be kicked out of bounds as Ryneck will regain control.
That's really racist.
Get out of the car.
Try to bite your ear. And it's easier if you go like this.
Why would I bite my ear?
Try to bite your ear.
Hey, just do it. Just do it. Try biting your ear and on your chest.
No, I'm not doing it.
Do it.
Good morning, Harry.
And it is out of bounds as Hastings will regain control. Will be inbounded by number 11, Ava Nelson.
Like this? Sit here.
You're in the front.
Get my hair.
She waits for her teammate Samantha Gabay to inbound once again.
Tap my back.
No, I didn't. I don't know how to.
As Hastings remains on the attack. Fight in the corner, this kick to the middle. If Hastings another chance to score, but it is blown dead by the referee. And that is halftime. Hastings with the lead 2-0 over Ryeneck. This is girls soccer. This is LMC TV Varsity Sports, and we'll be right back with the start of the second half. We're back here live, LMC TV Varsity Sports, at the start of the second half with Hastings leading Ryeneck 2-0. As Ryeneck looks to have a better effort this second half on their senior day. The girls being honored before the game. As Hastings kicks off to Ryeneck. It'll be out of bounds with Ryeneck inbounding the ball at the start of the second half. The first half was interesting with Hastings keeping the pace up high. Ryeneck trying to fight back as their goalie, Sophia Caparelli, made a couple good saves, but eventually Hastings overwhelmed them twice with their attack, and 2 goals were scored.
I smell fish, but I think it's
No, it smells like fish. And I think it's you. I think I'm not sure.
So I was hanging out with some Long Islanders.
It'll be kicked off by Ryeneck as they attempt to regain control. Hastings goalie Ani Lefevre has been very, very vocal this game, controlling her team defensively and also making great saves as well. She's been the anchor of their team's defense. She's playing a great game.
She's French, they're very sexual.
She's tall, she's strong, elusive.
Why are you touching me then? I smell
And one of the main reasons why Hastings is up 2-0
I'll switch.
instead of the score being tied. As Ryeneck inbounds the ball.
You're with the left bench himself.
And we hit out of bounds. Ryeneck inbounds the ball once again. And it'll be Hastings' ball this time as Ryeneck kicks it out of bounds. It'll be inbounded by the captain, Skylar Sepovich.
Is that how you talk to practice?
Yes, like the entire time.
Now it'll be inbounded again by Ryeneck down the sideline. Out of bounds once again. And it'll be inbounded again by Sepovich for Hastings. And she gets it more towards the middle. Allie Manley kicks it.
Timmy, are we going to see your mother tomorrow? Like, shut up and cheer.
As it rolls down the sideline, Sepovich gains control and it'll be kicked out of bounds and it'll be Ryeneck's ball.
Modified varsity. Exactly. Modified
Mind if I take it?
English or
No, my first language is
picking out a
fighting
coffee.
my own gear.
Max, out of the hospital and into the
Modified field hockey. Took me a minute, but I got there. They do that at the end. I heard them chanting, and I'm like,
She has diabetes, my friend. She has diabetes.
Ryneck inbounds it once again.
Who wants to give this to Natalia? I love her. Anthony, give this to Natalia.
oh my god, it's all my balls. Ew! That's her fitza.
Goodbye.
You didn't know that? My fitza is
The ball has been stuck on that sideline for a while now as both teams try to gain control and get the ball across the other team's midfield line to put their team in a better position to score.
He's telling me.
And it's Ryneck on the attack.
They might.
But Hastings regains control and is kicked out. And Hastings is on the attack. It's passed to the middle, and they have a chance to score, but it is saved
The strings. It's confusing. The logo
by Sophia Caparelli as she saves the day once again for Ryneck. But before that, it was blown dead by the referee, and Ryneck will kick off
Those are fake Adidas.
to Hastings.
These are my new Adidas. These are part of the new soccer. Kyle, these are our new soccer pants. Oh, you're wearing the same pants. No, you're not.
Really?
And Hastings is back on the move, back on the attack. It is passed to the corner. As Hastings was doing a great job in the first half of getting the ball on the outskirts of the defense and then making that pass to the middle. And that's how they got one of their two scores. The other one with Ali Manley kicking it across her body and scoring in the left side of the goal.
All right, Natalia. Watch this. This on TV. They're recording. Yeah, Natalia, just chop your hand off now. Sorry about it, but you lost it. You lost it. Why did they record the girls?
And Ryneck is doing a great job defensively of keeping Hastings away from the goal and out of scoring position.
You do. I should just be like, hey, April.
Sometimes it's not me. What time in baseball is over there?
I'm gonna be like, hey, April, and I'm just like, this is not April. We'll get April on the phone.
As Hastings remains in control, but pressure is being put on by Ryneck, and it is to the middle. But Ryneck gains control and is kicked out. And a great play by number 8, Natalia Mosquito. And another save by Sophia Caparelli. And she looks to kick off to put a team in position to get on the attack. It's a double hitter. And out of bounds.
Do something about it.
And Ryneck will inbound. It'll be number 23, Jessica Sevion inbounding.
Yes, Anthony.
And she'll inbound once again after it was kicked out of bounds. And the referee halts the game.
Sorry.
Hi,
Jess.
The referee halts the game for substitutions for Ryneck. And it is inbounded. Hastings regains control as she slips down and is stolen back by Ryneck. But Hastings regains control once again as Asepovich kicks it out. But Ryneck still on the attack. Is in control in the middle of the field. It's kicked to the corner and to the middle with a great save by number 20, Ani Lefevre, as well as Ava Nelson in on the stop for Hastings. And Ani Lefevre regains possession as she slows her team down and kicks the ball away. Put their team in the safe zone.
I didn't even smell anything.
Ball Boy Part 3.
As Ryneck will inbound.
You know what? Go. All right, her name is Sanj. It's coming to a point where they just stop vomiting the box. You know, you can get a red card for doing that. Rip.
Georgia, man on.
You got time. You had time.
That's what you do.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
you do the same thing. Anthony tries to kick it up, but then he just completely doesn't do it.
Yeah, I just try to. My intention's to kick it up.
Need some
My-
aquaphor right here. Where?
I know.
It'd be Hastings inbounding the ball if they're back on their side of the field
No,
and back in
Good moisturizer. So
striking range. As it is inbounded,
jokes for lips.
stolen by Ryneck,
You're fake.
kicked out by Ryneck, as Hastings still has control of the ball.
Chopstick.
Wait, isn't it also be chopstick?
Hastings still in control, kicking it forward, but it is kicked out by Ryneck back across the midfield line. It's Asepovic and Penner are there to slow the ball down and keep their team on the attack. And Asepovic inbounds to her team with Ali Manley still on the attack, and it is kicked out of bounds. It'll be Hastings ball as they will inbound. An attempt to expand their lead to 3-0 at the beginning of the second half.
Yeah. Who are you?
Ali,
What grade do you think is the most hated in high school? Who? What grade is the most hated?
and is out of bounds, so it'll be Ryneck's ball as Hastings will set up their defensive efforts.
Just like look at the people sitting on this bench right now. I am so weak. Like including you.
Jonathan Bubson used that beat the
As Ryneck gets ready to kick off.
She's the biggest, like, she's the biggest reason why our grades hated. No, you know what?
And a big kick by Jessica Sevion to the corner.
But that's how I worked at freshman. So
What?
A great
they
move
said like Jack Kavanaugh was like
I've never seen this guy ever, Jack Kavanaugh.
to the middle. Oh, and it hits the pole.
you know that girl.
Nearly another goal for Hastings, but it hits the pole. Luckily for Ryneck,
That looks like him.
as Hastings nearly expanded their lead to 3-0.
Never seen him.
JC
Not
Beats.
seen him this year.
Oh my god, he's like a rapper.
I know, I heard that.
Ryneck caught a huge break right there with the ball hitting the pole, being so close to going in. I think Caparillo possibly would have saved that if not hitting the goal, but it was close. It'll be kicked from the corner. Hastings still have another chance to score, but it's kicked out of there by Ryneck.
Wait, that is not.
As Ryneck uses their bodies as shielding from the ball in order to keep the ball. As both girls fall down,
Look what?
and we have an injury on the field. It looks like it's Julia Spencer,
Good job, Natalia.
and she's fine as she gets up.
A1.
How is she up?
Great sportsmanship
No, I don't get
and
it.
great fight by both ladies.
No.
Anthony, you probably doesn't hurt that much.
Either get up immediately or just get off the field. That's right.
That means goal, I think. That's when they only score.
Come on, Jess. I just
Yeah, that's what these
As
are.
Ryneck will remain in control
Wild.
my dog smells like
as Hastings makes substitutions,
I don't know what his dog smells like either, but I can
get some fresh bodies back in the game.
Come on, Georgia.
You know what you smell like?
Hastings leading 2-0 over Ryneck.
Whoa.
Almost 3-0 as the ball hit the post,
Oh, yeah.
but Ryneck is back on the attack.
Oh.
Come on, Maggie.
Nice try.
That was really loud.
Number 5's actually really good, though. She's fast.
As Ali Manley is there to stop the ball.
Oh.
And Julia Spencer, and almost a knee to the face, luckily.
Cracks me up. She's such a funny piece of shit.
George
Up.
number 9 is just getting a beating.
And it was like trying to pull
Oh. Nice. Stay on.
21.
As number 22, Ana Fernandez, is on the push, and it's shot to the middle, and another goal, this time by Samantha Gabay for Hastings as they expand their lead 3-0 over Ryneck.
Okay. Get back into it.
Great teamwork by Hastings
Get it tall.
with the pass and the score. Samantha Gabay, the co-captain, with her first goal of the game.
I feel so bad. Yeah, right, Act. Woo! I'm rooting for my team. What are you doing? Why are you even here? You're Irish. Holy shit. Jesus.
It's kicked out of bounds. It'll be Hastings still in control, inbounding.
Yeah, but he's from Ireland.
It'll be number 2, Skylar Asepovich. Inbounding. As Hastings seems to be picking up the pace and it's smelling blood.
That, you know what? That's gonna be my senior goal. Go back to Italia. Come on, guys. Sometimes I wish I was.
But if they knew that this is your last game, why would they stay?
This is their last game.
Great stop by Emily DeLillo for Ryneck as she slows down the pace.
Do you guys really like how
I don't even see second school. It's so sad. His feet are sad. Have a great day.
She's not leaving.
Said some good day. Max is like,
Hastings will regain control as they will go back on the attack to attempt to expand their lead after their most recent goal by Samantha Gabay.
that was so funny this morning. Mario was being so mean.
As Ryneck regains control, but it will be Hastings stopping as
Big. I'm like, yeah.
and the ball will be stopped by number 25, Georgia Myers for Ryneck. Oh, but a trip. As Samantha Gabay was tripped accidentally. Nonetheless, the referee calls it. And there'll be a free kick for Gabay.
You're a cheerleader.
She attempts to put her team in another position to score.
Accidentally hit them in the head. Alright, do it. Wait, no,
Kick to the middle. And the save by the 8th grader, Sophia Caparelli. She makes another big save for her team. It'll be Ryneck ball as the ball is kicked out of bounds by number 4, Phoebe Sander for Hastings. Ryneck trailing 3-0 on their senior day, with Hastings coming out strong, scoring another goal, once again by Samantha Gabay to start the second half. And Hastings on the attack once again. Let's kick to the middle. Incidental contact as Hastings remains in control. Still having control. And a great play by number 2, Elizabeth Fairsack, as she stops the ball. Substitutions into the game as Gabay will come out. And into the game is number 16, Sarah Maculek, as she replaces Gabay after her first goal of the evening.
I just love it.
And a great save.
Goes, who's the choreographer? She sucks. And then she cried. Yeah, but I watched it happen.
As Hastings will
Who's the choreographer?
have a corner kick as they're in a position to score
She sucks.
another goal before the end of the game. It's a kick, it's up, and it is out. Great play by Ryneck. But Hastings regains control to the middle. And it's kicked, but it is saved once again by Caparillo. She is in perfect position
No, you don't say ours. You're saying like.
And she looks to kick off, and she kicks it. A great kick. It'll be stopped by Ryneck, but taken away by number 22, Ana Fernandez. But a great stop by Ryneck. And kicked out of bounds by Hastings. It'll be Ryneck ball as they're inbound.
You go, Jess.
Oh, Natalia with the chest. I ruined the moment.
Ryneck inbounds once again.
Oh my God, Natalia, okay?
Where's the sign?
Sure, the back would be appreciated.
3-0 Hastings beating Ryneck midway through the second half. And another save
Why?
by Ani Lefevre. She's been all over the place as the goalkeeper, the defensive anchor, being very vocal, playing a great game.
I think Lauren's just a robot. Like the real one. The real one's in his
And it's out of bounds.
He cloned her.
It'll be Ryneck ball as they look to score their first goal of the evening.
Did you see her throw? That was a good run.
As Ryneck gets it to the middle, it'll be Isepovic stopping the ball, letting it roll out of bounds. As Hastings regains control.
No, my PS wanted to see it. And Joel looked it up on my phone.
As Manley pushes the pace. Manley has been all over the place as well today, playing a great game, superb game, defensively, offensively. And it is Manley right now on the attack. With one person to beat. And great defense by number 25, Georgia Myers, as she slows down Manley. And her team is able to set up on defense.
What if I thought you were serious?
It is inbounded by Hastings.
Stop touching me. It hurt? It hurt.
The referee blows the ball dead.
I will punch you.
And it'll be Ryneck ball. As Ani commands her team to be on their toes. Once again, being that defensive anchor, she's been talking the whole game.
Stop! I swear to God. Oh, stop touching me. I'm really obsessed.
As Hastings is on the attack, once again, pass to the middle, but it is broken up by Ryneck.
I thought I was your best friend. Whoa.
As the ball is fought for and kicked across the midfield line. And kicked out of bounds by Isepovic. But Ryneck is back on this side of the field in impossible scoring position.
Where should they see me? Really
Don't be for one. Not even.
Only for about 2 months, a month maybe.
You know what? That's just my personality. Can't stick with it.
And dip it.
Exactly.
You just text me.
Inbounded by Ryneck.
I'm sit back down.
Are you kidding me?
3-0 Hastings still in the lead over Ryneck on Ryneck's senior day.
What's her name?
Get it? Because she's dying.
Wait, is there actually? I didn't know.
Hastings has played a superb game thus far.
Sorry.
With the goal by Samantha Gabay to start the second half and expand their lead from halftime to 3-0.
Oh my God, you did that. Right, literally, you look like your mom.
That was
And Rhinebeck is still looking for their first goal of the game. They're in striking range, but it is kicked away and across the midfield line and out of bounds by Hastings. It'll still be Rhinebeck's ball
Kyle, who likes you?
I know.
as they look to inbound.
Share with the crowd. No.
That far off.
On the far right side. It is Rhinebeck down the middle, but it's kicked away and out of bounds
Kyle, who
by number 16, Sarah McCulloch
Oh, yeah.
for Hastings. As Rhinebeck will have another inbound opportunity, hopefully looking to score and make this game closer and get themselves back in striking distance.
Kyle told me that. Kyle, she wants red, right?
Red what?
Tracks.
Red what?
Red clothing.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that was a good
And Rhinebeck is still on the attack. Great play by number 22, Anna Fernandez
What color does Caitlin want to buy?
for Hastings. But Rhinebeck is back on the attack, and it is shot, but another save by number 20, Ani Lefevre. And she's right there for another save. And she kicks the ball away across the midfield line. And it'll be Manley as the two girls run into each other. It's Georgia Myers and Allie Manley running into each other. With Myers showing great sportsmanship, helping up Manley. And Manley would come out of the game along with Ava Nelson. Being replaced by number 21, Samantha Gabay. And number 3, Eve Arnoff. As the 8th grader comes up, and it is kicked, but missed by Gabay. She was looking for a second goal of the game, but it is missed. And the score remains 3-0. Hastings up on Rhinebeck.
Sophia.
Natalia. Natalia sent me to get her knee brace. The man on your back. I mean, a woman.
As Rhinebeck looks to kick off after the near goal once again by Hastings. And Hastings regains control of the ball. But Rhinebeck kicks it forward, and it's number 5, Sophia Weiss. Kick to the middle, but it'll be controlled by Hastings. But kick back, with Rhinebeck still in control. Is number 8, Natalia Mosquito pushing the pace.
Oh no, we were just talking about that when you cut that.
But it's kicked away
He's tied down.
by Hastings.
Right here?
And a great steal by Hastings.
My brother.
As Hastings looks to get back on the attack. And it's kicked out of bounds. It'll be Hastings' ball. Rhinebeck's ball. Hastings' ball. As Isepovich will inbound the ball. With time running out on Rhinebeck late in the second half.
Oh, she's so tall.
And Caparillo comes up to save it. And another shot and another goal.
Can you have the ball? Wait, I don't know. I thought the goalie had the ball. That's so
Another goal by Hastings as they expand the lead 4-0. I couldn't quite see who scored that goal, but nonetheless, another great kick by Hastings as they expand the lead 4-0 over Rhinebeck girls soccer. A great outing by Hastings thus far. It has been a commanding.
Oh yeah, look at that tackle. We should try that next year. Why do they do that?
to get it in their half.
First time they got the ball in the box.
Do you have a list, Harry?
No!
He's just Irish.
It's my Irish, I'm telling you. It's my Irish and American Irish. I'm not even joking.
Alright. Also, our
Okay,
school.
are you dumb? You're actually dumb. What? You're so dumb. I can't do it.
What did I say?
You get so concerned sometimes. Like, what did I say?
I hate it when people say.
I'm like, when I say
Hastings
fuck you.
stays in control back across the midfield line, right at the midfield
I
line.
hate it when people don't like me. You know?
Hastings pushing the ball
Everybody hates
to the
me,
corner
so, I'm like depressed all the time.
as they expanded their lead 4-0
No, because when I talk to people, they just make fun of me.
with another goal.
Like, Jed is the worst human being ever.
A great outing by Hastings as they came into Rhinebeck on their senior day
He's the weirdest person ever.
and will come out with a commanding victory.
That's why
Like
I
on
call this
purpose.
Oh, I was like, I thought you said admin.
That's what I said. Did I say lisp?
I don't.
Oh! I also have like, I'm also like low-key illiterate. I'm gonna make a hate list and remember.
Well, Rhinebeck is on the move, trailing 4-0,
Actually, Lucille's number one.
and the ball is to the middle. A pass would have been great right there, as she had teammates cutting down the
Well,
middle.
I'd be like number 3.
But another great play by number 20, Ani Lefevre, as she stops Rhinebeck's attack.
Being serious?
It's hers.
Where am I
It's
on
hers.
Where am I on there?
Where
would I be?
No, the funniest thing is someone was doing one and someone else found that and told them. Was it of your grade?
You're a senior?
It's a funny thing.
You're a senior?
Sophia's grade.
I know her.
Do you? Oh my god, I thought you were saying like,
I was in the same room as her.
I know,
And Hastings is back on the attack, being pushed by Asepovich as she continues to push the ball down the middle with the pass up ahead to Gabe, and it's kicked out of there by Jessica Santoli.
that girl's so tall.
I'm a UNC
It's almost another potential scoring opportunity for Samantha Gabe as she was cutting, but a great play by Jessica Santoli as she kicked it out of there to avoid the scoring attempt.
Oh yeah, my dad was trying to get me to turn back.
As Gabe kicks it to the middle for another possible score.
Yes, Maddie.
And the pass out of bounds by number 4, Phoebe Sander, as Hastings gets back on defense and it's passed in. And number 5, Sophia Weiss, is on the attack for Rhinebeck. She pushes. And it's Hastings regains control.
I said he's our lead scorer.
And the kick to the corner by Rhinebeck. It'll be Hastings regaining control from the corner as they'll inbound the ball
I think that Ulysses is
and attempt to get the ball back to this side of the field.
I think Quinton is the best center mid. And I think that Harry is the best forward. You hold the ball too much.
Yeah, you never pass. And coaches like, Max, you're doing a lot of good things off the ball. You're like our main strength.
That's just
works off the ball. Max, when he misses, he's like,
Give me our best.
I'm like, yes, coach.
I feel so bad.
It'll be Hastings' ball.
Okay, wow, let's see.
The time running out in the second half as Hastings leads Rhinebeck 4-0.
This is the senior. Anna Murphy's out. Oh my god, what happened to her hand? Where'd she fall?
Hastings looking to improve to 6-3-1 on the season. Rhinebeck looking to improve to 6-4-1 on the season. With Hastings in major control right now, leading 4-0 late in the second half.
This varsity trip is better than like every This is our best varsity in a while. Yeah, your sister's year when she was out. Oh, she's not. That was.
But Rhinebeck is on the move. Number 5, Sophia Weiss, but it is stolen away by Hastings. As Asepovich kicks it away.
Nice, Maddie. Who's there? Guys, what is this called?
Great job, Ani.
And Lefevre saves it once again, passing it to a team, but it's taken by
I
Rynek.
think the reason is because of the coaches.
No, it's not because of the players. Because Sophia is such a big addition to the team. Caparelli.
Lefevre regains control, waits for a team to get set up, slows the game down for a team. Not wanting to do anything to jeopardize the goal. As she kicks it away. A great kick to the middle of the field to her teammate.
But I have to say that Brandon was not a good coach. Shut up. A little bit.
As Hastings regains control,
She knows that my family doesn't like her. Why?
as Gabe has it in the middle.
You are too mean to her sometimes. She like. I would not. She like called my sister.
As Emily
Just like out of the blue and like why or something.
Penner attempts to save the ball, but it rolls out of bounds. It'll be Rynek inbounding. It'll be number 17, Maddie Murray, inbounding for Rynek.
Should we clap for Sophia?
Which one?
She got hurt.
The freshman, Maddie Murray, getting some varsity action.
No, don't ask why is she taking off.
No.
As the referee blows it dead, he didn't blow the whistle.
Okay, wait, what?
Wow, you should have realized that there was a center all the way out there.
As the referee rules that there was an illegal substitution,
No, but
They can't.
so the two originals have to come back in the game.
No, white can sub a black hair.
no, white subs too.
No.
Hastings still leading 4-0 in the second half.
Georgia. Hi. Georgia witnessed Anna Romani destroy my ceramics cabinet.
Ball thrown in. There's a fight for the ball in the corner. And the ball is out of bounds. The referee rules Rynek ball. As Maddie Murray looks to inbound the ball once again to put his team in position to score.
Join the Red Hawks side.
One time people were on the Red Hawks. He's on the
Kick
Red
out
Hawks.
and up.
I should be the second. Oh, that makes me so bad.
And the ball is gathered by Lefevre. And she regains control and slows her team back down. As she kicks it off. A big kick to the midfield
Yeah, but
line.
he doesn't come to games.
As Gabe chases after it, and rolls out of bounds. And it'll be Rynek ball. Thrown in by number 3, Jessica Santoli.
I think Maxwell.
Out of bounds once again. It'll be Hastings ball. And we have a substitution into the game for number 16, Sarah McCulick, is number 14, Tula Shapiro.
Oh, yeah.
That explains it. Smooth transition was for No, you don't need to.
I want to read it.
As Rynek is on the attack, the ball rolls out of bounds. It'll be Hastings ball. With time running out for Rynek in the fourth quarter. Hastings still leading 4-0.
No, we can't provide.
No, this is flying so fast. We're like we're the last one to finish.
In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
No, but coach said we had a game.
We're going to ride.
Literally,
They're gonna bomb us. It's very so sad.
Hastings still playing a superb defensive game with their defense
Come on, Maddie.
really leading to their offense.
yeah,
That's how they got most of their scores. Great passing, great teamwork. As they're on the attack once again, it'll be stopped by Rynek.
Oh, Sophie, okay. All right. True. Go, Sophie. No.
As Rynek remains in control, the ball in the far corner and out of bounds. And it'll be Rynek inbounding. Inbounded by number 3, Jessica Santoli.
Oh yeah, good this year.
Santoli looks to inbound again.
I heard she's one of the better players.
Like she's so good. She definitely should be one. She's like the one who
Didn't Nicole do this?
You acted like you should. Absolutely.
Like my sister went to a D3, but she went to like a high one. But like it was.
Wait, seriously.
What was that?
That's actually so good.
What?
And the referee rules to stop the clock.
She thought I was following her this one time because we live on the same street and I was walking.
Calling the coach over from Rhinebeck. I don't know if there's an injury or. Yeah, we have an injury on the field.
They have this cat, and it's like an outdoor cat, and they always leave it out.
Looks like it's.
Are you kidding me? I always see it on their front porch. I always see it on their front porch. I like want to knock on their door.
Number 21, Emily DeLillo, holding her face. Let's hope that she's all right.
I saved her
As
cat
play
from 2 dogs.
is about to resume.
This lady was on the phone and like just letting her dogs chase them off leash, and I picked the cat up.
You guys live across the street?
I live on the same street, just like on the other side, like farther down. That's not
Wait, I've never seen.
You know what house I live in? The one with like the
I
Ball
like
rolls
the
out
one
of
with like the
bounds.
Hindu statue in the front. They have,
That's
like,
my house.
They have like they have like a statue.
It'll be
like,
inbounded by number 2, Skylar Asepovich.
No, but that's how I
For Hastings.
identify that their house.
Taoism?
I didn't know my
Hastings still leading 4-0 in the second half.
your ass.
Just kidding.
Inbounded again by Asepovich as they look to gain position. And Hastings is on the move.
When?
Do you like living by the water?
Yeah. Well, it's my mom. My mom needs it.
Overprivileged.
What do your mom use
She
it?
sits out there and just meditates for hours, just looking at the horizon.
Oh, love
Hey, Sarah,
Harry.
Harry doesn't actually. Who said that? You seal?
Yeah.
Us? Us seal?
No, you guys have separation anxiety.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They like touching each other every night.
You like your girlfriend very much. Sam, why is your Snapchat Team Media? Disgusting too.
The inbound by Rhinebeck as they look to get in scoring position to get a goal on the board before the end of the game.
It would be different if
How are things?
Hastings' defense has been smothering thus far. But nonetheless, Rhinebeck is on the move. Pass to the middle.
Sky, get it?
She gets it between the legs. She goes for a shot. And it's a near score for Rhinebeck. But another great defensive play by number 20, Ani Lefevre, taking a big risk coming up to make the save. But nonetheless, it was a smart risk as she made the play and the ball rolls out of bounds.
No. We're playing well though. Yeah, we did really well.
Who won this?
All the dudes were just.
Sarah, did you do good? Did you play? Sarah, did you play?
Another save by Lefevre.
Don't you guys have to go back? Or is it over?
And she kicks it away, and Hastings is back on the attack.
It's like,
So why isn't the clock running?
no, because it's extra time.
Anthony, will you do tennis with me in the spring with the
The ball is fumbled,
Oh my god.
and Hastings is back on the move.
Evan Chafin's gonna make a miraculous return.
Yep.
Just for that?
Just for tennis.
I like forgot he went
Did
to
you lose a streak?
And she takes a shot, and it's far right.
Sarah, come here. You would never keep a streak.
Anthony, shut up. Oh yeah.
Sabrina, who even are you?
Another good shot, and that is your ball game. Hastings defeating Rhinebeck 4-0.
I'm gonna beat
A great game by both teams. Great sportsmanship. This is LMC TV Varsity Sports. I'm Elijah Ware. Have a great night. This is Elijah Ware, LMC TV Varsity Sports. Rhinebeck Panthers losing to the Hastings Yellow Jackets 4-0. Rhinebeck, their record falling to 5-5-1, and Hastings improving to 6-2-1. A great game by both teams. This is LMC TV Sports. I'm Elijah Ware. Have a great night.